Hi, I'm Scott Jensen, former Assembly Speaker,
And I'm Chuck Chvala, former Senate Majority Leader.
and we're the insiders. So, Chuck, a lot of people don't know that a governor doesn't get control of all of the executive branch on the day that he's sworn in. In fact, governors don't get control over the University of Wisconsin Board of Regents or the Department of Agriculture or the Department of Natural Resources until 2 years into their term. Um, and so Governor Evers just recently got control of those boards. What kind of difference is that going to make in state government?
Well, I think it's significant. I mean, I think that if you look at just the DNR, let's say, for example, the Republican legislature has not been adequately dealing with the PFAS issue. The DNR board will definitely take a different and stronger view, and they'll do what they can within the agency to make things happen. That's very significant. Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection actually has much more regulatory authority and responsibility than most people think, because over the years, a lot of things have been placed over there, including, consumer affairs, for example. So I think you'll see differences in the attitude there. Clearly, the Evers appointees will be much different than the Walker appointees. And with regard to the Board of Regents, yes, it's a bigger body, and over time, it's been a much more bipartisan thing over the years, and intentionally so in the state of Wisconsin. But even with that, an Evers board is certainly going to be much more positive in terms of what most of us as progressives think of as great things for the university and education. So I think it'll make a significant difference.
I would say there's a distinction between the agencies, and here's why. The Department of Agriculture, the Department of Natural Resources, the governor gets to appoint the secretaries of those agencies right away. He has control of the staff, and eventually he gets control of the board that oversees that staff and the policy at those agencies. But at the UW, the governor does not appoint the president of the UW system. The board appoints the president of the UW system. And as you said, they have a bipartisan tradition there. And power seems to move much more slowly from the appointees of, say, in this case, the Walker administration over to the Evers administration. So I expect that a Walker appointee will continue to lead the Board of Regents. They're not going to fire Tommy Thompson on their first day that they have the majority there. It's going to be a gradual transition, and it's going to be a bipartisan shift. And that was the way it was intended, that the UW not be subject to the whims of politics, quite like the rest of state government.
I think you're going to see shifts, and I think that those things in an era as we have now, where it is so partisan, the gulf between the two parties is so different. I think that these things are going to change more dramatically. And unfortunately, perhaps some of the bipartisanship in the past has been lost. But we'll have to wait and see for exactly what happens. But I do think you're going to see a significant shift in all three of those areas.
All right, we'll see you soon.
See you next time.